Okay, I want you to think about your mind and sort of things like fear and that, and see it this way. This is how it came to me one day, it's like you're at the centre of your mind, right? And you're in a room and you have buttons here, yeah? Now what happens? You have a thought come in, yeah? This thought of, oh my God, what if this happens, what if that happens? What we call fear. Now what happens? You hit the safety button, all the doors shut, all the doors of your mind shut, and you feel safe. So it closes down all your neural pathways, it just shuts all the doors and you feel safe. Yeah? And you feel safe, but you shut down your mind. Yeah? So you're listening to that fear, and that probably happened to you as a child. You had something in your experience that you could not handle, and you created this safe mechanism, people call it trauma, if else, which shut down your mind so you could feel safe in the narrative you were in. Yeah? And every time something comes which is going to open up a new pathway to your mind, open up a new pathway from this room, yeah, it goes, oh my God, no, remember what happened last time? Oh, shut, panic, fear, shut all the doors. Yeah? But when you come from a place of gratitude, it's like hitting the button on the other side, which doesn't shut down the mind. Yeah? It opens up more pathways. It opens up, yeah, more pathways in your mind. It gives you more connection to your mind, more pathways, yeah, for you to understand, to get information, yeah, to learn, to grow as a human being. And when it sort of came to me, when I was meditating, it sort of came to me that way. It was sort of like, when I was a child, whatever it was that was so traumatic, I automatically created a safe button, yeah, to shut down my mind, to keep me safe. I couldn't take it. It opened up a doorway, if you like, to whatever it is that I couldn't handle, and I automatically created a safety switch to shut all the doors. And every time you go through life where you get to an experience where you can open up your mind to something new, guess what? That story goes, hit the safety button, something bad's going to happen. Yeah? And you hit the safety button, all the doors shut, you feel safe because you're enclosed in your mind again. Not realising all you've done in that moment is imprisoned your mind. Yeah? The key to that moment, when that moment comes and you want to react and hit that button, mentally, yeah? Just for a moment stop and just find the gratitude of that moment, because what that does is it stops you hitting the panic button and shutting your mind down, and it actually opens your mind up. And then when you leave the doorway open and you leave the doorways of your mind open, more avenues of your mind open up, more understanding, yeah, more intelligence, more belief, more learning comes into that space. Yeah, and then you grow as a human being, because that's what trauma is in a nutshell. You've had a moment as a child, yeah, where something happened, where it opened your mind up to something you'd never experienced before, and it was so sort of like shocking to the mind, you created a kill switch, yeah, the automatic shutdown switch, which shuts everything down. But then you've gone through life, and if something new comes into your experience, the first response is to hit the kill switch, shut everything down, which means your mind does not grow and expand in any way through your whole experience. Yeah, so you've taken away the complete thing that you want to do in that moment, which is, in that moment, you have something new to learn in that moment. A new experience comes in. What you need in that moment is more understanding. So if you hit the kill switch, if you panic and react and hit the kill switch, shut all the doors of your mind, shut down, you're preventing the one thing you actually need, which is the doors open of your mind to find more understanding, to get more education, to do whatever it is, to learn more in that moment. So in that moment, you want to open up the doors of your mind, not shut them down. You're doing the complete polar opposite of what you want to do. And that's why people end up trapped, because that's what you're doing in that moment. You're shutting the mind down and you're trapping yourself, yeah, in your own mind. Where in a moment, if you can be gratitude in that moment, what's happening, what that does, it opens up your mind. And then guess what will happen? Things will come into that space for you to understand, new things to learn, new things. It happened to me yesterday. I'm doing a video about it tomorrow, but it happened to me yesterday in exactly that way. Yeah, when I was just grateful, and something came into my mind, and it was so surreal, it was unreal. It was about credit cards, and I'll do a video on it about tomorrow. And no one told me this information; it just came to me, and I went on and looked up online because I thought this can't be right, you know. And I went up to online, and it was exactly right. Now, where did that information come from? No one taught it to me, but I was just in a moment when that story's going, hit the fucking shutdown button. I did the opposite and was grateful. And again, and all of that information came to me. Yeah? And when I looked up online and went on ChatGPT and asked all loads of questions, everything that came to me was 100% right. Now, no one told me that. No one taught that to me. That came to me on the bike ride after that. Yeah? Didn't talk to anybody, didn't listen to anything, just rode my bike back and forth. And that information came, and I looked at that information, and it was 100% right. And I'll tell you that information on the next video. But where did that come from? That came from me not shutting down my mind, just keeping my mind open. Yeah? That's the power of it. We don't understand how powerful we are and how powerful our minds are. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.